Of the Tomco grading permit agreement. Jamie, do you want to explain what's being asked here?
Yeah, sure. So in August of last year, the grading permit for the Tomco's operations of earth moving behind their building was extended for 1 year. That will expire August 31st of this year. That was a agreement that was drafted by our solicitor's office because of some past situation on that property. It's been a quiet year. I haven't heard any complaints compared to what it used to be when they were rock hammering and dust flying everywhere, etc. However, there is still earth moving going on up there. We understand they've submitted a request for that permit to be extended. I'd recommend that Gary's office take a look at that agreement and see if it needs to be just, I don't know what the formality of extending that agreement would be. That I would lean on the solicitor to put that wording together. And then the other thing, I believe last year we let the fee for the grading permit be based on their projected volume of earth moving for the coming year. So the last permit, they applied for 20,000 yards of earthwork for the year of basically August 2020 to August 2021. I'm sure they've moved at least that or more. We've got no way of verifying that. But either way, the fee for this coming year, we'd recommend it be based on what they're projecting for the volume of earthwork for the year to come.
I have a question for James. On this permit, is he gonna be doing any more pounding of it, or?
Well, there's, in that agreement of extension from last year, there were requirements on the CCAN containers, the sound abatement, the use of blasting, so that you didn't have to rock hammer, the dust control, the water trucks they had to have on there. I mean, the long history of non-compliance over there was brought to the best resolution possible by that agreement of extension last year. So I would expect those same terms and conditions continue on for any extension moving forward.
Do you plan on doing any more removal?
That I don't know. I don't know that. Have you, how you live right across the way, I don't know, have you heard much rock hammering in the last year?
The past year, no, not so much. The only thing that we hear right now, as Mr. Latour can attest to, they grind, they have a crusher over there.
Yeah.
Make small stones out of big stones. And, we hear the trucks over there sometimes in the wee hours of the morning, loading up with gravel or whatever you wanna call it. But no, it's been predominantly quiet this past year. Since I think September he was done, blasting up there, if I'm not mistaken. So it's been fairly quiet since then. I mean, other than, crushing stone.
Good, but anyway, to answer your question, all those noise and sound and nuisance conditions were worked through in that last extension by conditions in that agreement. I'll print a copy out I don't know if anybody wants a fresh copy of that last extension agreement for you to take a look at. But our recommendation on that would be let them apply and pay the fee for the yardage proposed. And let's look at, the month of August being able to approve that extension, I would say. We've got no objection to it. We haven't had any violations to our knowledge up there this past year.
So we'll see that on our next agenda.